fun things out of our pottery program, for ducks have been put around the school to spread happiness to students.
He started making all of his projects that incorporated a duck somehow. He is continuing his pattern of the ducks.
We hope you all had a good weekend, and we want to thank you for joining us.
That's all for this Monday. I'm Elijah Guerin.
And I'm Isabel Grobum.
Democracy is worth fighting for.
Is there any one specific thing that you now think you would have done differently?
Welcome to the conversation. It's the Rapids Report.
Good afternoon and welcome to This Week. Time to talent her off. I'm Nishan Howard.
And I'm Niles Cowan.
Rapids. There'll be SBAC testing this month for sophomores and juniors. Sophomores will be required to take the ELA test on April 16th and April 17th. The math test will take place on April 22nd and 23rd. Juniors must take the science test on April 24th. On those days, there will be a 2-hour late start schedule, with first period beginning at 10:35. If you arrive at 8:35 for testing, you must be seated in the lower commons until the end of testing period at 10:30. Good luck, testers.
Also, IB testing is coming up soon. IB students will be in the black box from April 29th to May 21st. Students not testing must be mindful when near the black box. Best of luck, IB students.
Hudson's Bay hosted a military fair where students all over the Vancouver School District attended. Elijah Guerin reports.
Last Wednesday, River students went on a field trip to Hudson's Bay for the military fair, where they explored the different branches the military has to offer to see if they would be interested in serving the country as a career in the future. Students were given first-hand experiences in what the military entices, including engineering, mechanics, or chemistry, as well as physical endurance, such as multiple pull-up bars and deadlifting, while also showing multiple military-grade vehicles for students to explore.
We're here to try to encourage the next generation to find out not only what's available to you, but how to serve your country, how to be there for others, and then be able to benefit you down the long run.
I always wanted to join the military. This one is just kind of over the top of what it's going to look like.
Yeah, the purpose of the military fair is so that way we can go ahead and educate young people and everyone around the military on what they're capable of doing and for them.
A great opportunity for students interested in the military. Elijah Guerin, CR News.
Also, our Future Farmers of America competed in the district competition for sales and agricultural education. Our sales team, composed of Jaden Jones, Logan Prater, Jackson Climo, and Denise Johnson, were able to sell plant greenhouses to the judges and scored in the top 10. Then, Sienna Galindo taught a lesson on tissue culture to a classroom of high school students and scored first place. She'll now move on to perform at the state level at Washington State University this May. Excellent work, Future Farmers of America.
ASB applications are available until April 16th. Check into room 404 and the business office for pickups. Any applications after the due date will not be accepted.
Upperclassmen, remember to check your email to vote for this year's prom court. The people you vote for have a chance to win prom king and queen, so make sure to vote before time runs out.
Looking to sports, the girls' softball season has started off, with them playing in their first 2 league games this Wednesday and Thursday.
Girls fast pitch softball have fully started their season, with the girls playing in their first 2 league games this Wednesday and Thursday. On Wednesday, they played Ridgefield, the number 2 ranked team in the state. In the game, River unfortunately took a 7-2 loss, but despite this, they looked very good playing as a team against a very strong Ridgefield squad.
We just work really well together. Our chemistry is really good. It's basically the same team we had last year. I think it was just, it was a learning experience. We're going back into it. But honestly, it felt good to be out again.
Yesterday, the girls played at Hawkinson and took the positives from the Ridgefield game into that one. They ended up getting a very strong win with a score of 17-12. That strong win puts the girls in a very good position for today's game versus Woodland, and it also sets them up to have a very strong rest of their season.
I want people to know that we're doing good. We have some really amazing players. I think that it's important to just see how we all work together.
Isaac Thompson, CR Sports.
Also, shout out to our Skills USA teams who went up to Tacoma right before spring break for state and both brought back both silver and gold. The team that earned silver consisted of Talon Collins, Jacob McManus, Connor Orr, and Time Sosakvanich. And gold consisted of Niles Cowan, Elijah Guerin, Cooper Schultz, and myself, and we'll be heading off to Nationals this June.
At the start of May, Rivers horticulture classes will be holding their annual plant sale for students, families of students, and staff. The plant sale will feature a variety of plants and herbs that were grown and cared for by our very own horticulture students in the school's greenhouse. 2 sales will be featured, with the staff-only sale starting on Friday, May 2nd from 9 a.m. to 3 p.m., and the public sale, which will be on Saturday, May 3rd from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. With that, we will have our next broadcast in the stadium. That is news for this week. I'm Niles Cowan.
And I'm Sean Howard. From all of us here at CR News, thanks for watching.